stage is.
Awesome. All good. So yeah, thank you everyone for coming today. I will show you one strategy today. Will be live trading coins. I will show you how to find very low cap coins. So that means the risk is usually very high. Most of these coins will go to zero. But if you hit one of them that are very successful, you can make literally 100 to 1000x, which is obviously very profitable. If you make more of these bets, then you can get very, very lucky. So yeah, here's my Twitter as well if you want to follow me, and let's get along. So I've prepared 5 steps. It's an exact tutorial how I can how everyone can follow this strategy. So first, you find a new coin. We'll be using gmgn.ai today, and obviously you can use more and more sites, but this is probably the best one to use. I will show you how to find the coin as well. Then you can or you have to assess whether the coin is actually worth buying, because there's so many coins. I will show you there is like 10 coins popping up every single minute. So you have to be really picky and really I really stress picking the good coins, because there's so many of them. So I'll show you also the filters you can use. There is so many of these filters. I mean, everyone is using different filters, but I will show you probably just like a general idea of how to use these filters for very new coins. Then you have to get an entry. Once you find a new coin, like I said yesterday, you have to always look for coins that for the red flags. Once you find a coin that doesn't have any red flags, or just a few, and very like a lot of green flags, then you go for it. Then you need to get a good entry, because sometimes the coin can be going up for a long time. So then you need to find an entry, because you don't want to be buying the top and get like a very, very bad price. Then you have to monitor the coin, because sometimes the coin can go down after you buy, let's say 20-30%, and you need to decide if you want to DCA, so buy another let's say $100 of the coin, or you want to cut the loss. That's why this strategy is really it's not just like you buy the coin and you go away and you drink beer and you're done, right? So with this strategy, you need really to be at least buy the PC. I would say if you want to buy it, you have to monitor it, or you should monitor it for like the next hour or so, and you either cut the loss or you make another entry and you get your profit, like I say here, as soon as possible, because simply most of these coins will do 3, 5, 6, 10x maybe. Some of them don't, and then you need to take your profits as soon as possible. Ideally, you take your profits and you still have some sort of a position, which if you buy this coin at around $50,000 market cap, it goes to 500,000. So you are at 10x. You take out your initials and your profit, and you still have, I don't know, let's say $500 of this coin. If it goes to $10 million, it's another like 20x. So that's why it's super important to at least take some or keep some moon back, as I like to say. But at the same time, if you don't have a lot of capital and you want to grow your account really fast, I would suggest go for like quick 2, 3, 4, 5x and take everything out and just go. If you do it consistently with good risk management, that means if you have, I don't know, let's say you have 10 Solana, you don't buy just one coin with 10 Solana. I wouldn't even suggest buying for 1 Solana if you have 10. I would suggest maybe 1 to 5%. 10% is the max. But if you make 10 mistakes in a row with 1 Solana risking, then you can run out of your ammunition before you can make it really big. Okay, so the tools we'll be using for today is obviously BitFoot. Then we'll be using Bubble Maps, which is I've talked about it before on the stream. It's an app which lets you scan the holders, and you can see whether there is someone doing sketchy stuff. So maybe the developer bought the coin for really cheap, the one who created the coin, and then he sent more of the tokens to different wallets to make it seem like he doesn't own 10% of the project or even more. So that's really important to do. And then there's a holder scan, which is probably not as important for today's strategy, but it's a tool for longer term strategy. When you look whether the number of holders is actually going up or is it going down, because sometimes a coin can go down because the smaller holders are selling or the whales are selling, but still there is a demand for it. And once this demand is going up, once the buyers are stronger than sellers, it can go up. So that's really a good sign if the coin is getting more holders in time as you go on. And then the last one is rug check. I believe in BitFoot there is probably some like a security measures as well. So when you buy a coin, usually on like a decentralized exchange, it will let you buy a coin even though it's dangerous coin. That means it's probably like a honeypot. That means you can buy the coin, but you cannot sell it, which is really tricky because then you just wasted the money. So that's what I do, especially on Solana, because GMGN or Disk Screener or any of these tools, they will not tell you on Solana that this coin is actually not safe to buy. And the last one, we'll just go through it all once again, is the filters. I focused on LP burned. So what is LP? LP is essentially when when someone creates the coin, then they create 1 million of these coins, and then they have like 1 Solana. They wanna put it together. So that means 1 million of these coins equals 1 Solana. And then you create the coin and you can buy or sell it. These two coins, let's say 1 Solana and 1 million of these coins, they create a LP, which means liquidity pool token. And if they are sketchy, they can, if they don't burn this token, so that they can go in and they sort of take back this investment, which means you are left with worthless tokens. So always look for LP burned, because if it's LP burned, they cannot, rug the coin. So basically, it's safe. If the LP is burned. Then they've sold or not sold. It's not like it's not binary. That means if the dev sold, the project is dead. Most of the time, the project will be dead if the dev sold and no one is looking after the project. But if the dev has not sold, in some projects, people are worried about him selling. So that's like it's a funny thing. Then there is no mint. I have a dog here, sorry. Then there is a no mint function. That means if the token is mintable, that means there is 1 million of these coins. And then if there is a mintable function, that means the dev can come in and say, okay, well, then there's another 1 million of these coins. So he can mint himself new tokens and he can sell them. So always look for no mint. Then another function is blacklist. That means if you buy the coin, the dev can blacklist you from selling. That means if you buy the coin, it's I will just add it. It's a honeypot. So that's also a very, very dangerous thing. If this is enabled, blacklist, then it's incredibly dangerous to buy. Top 10, that means how many percent of the top 10 wallets is shared among them. So that will be, well, let me see, the percentage. It depends, right? It can be 20%. If it's more than, I would suggest like 20% is a lot. Then there's a percentage of insiders as well, and that's all. This presentation will be shared with you as well, so you can go through it. So yeah, let's jump in and let's buy some coins today with our Solana wallet on BitFoot. So yeah, before we go in, I will just show you one coin that I found using the strategy we shared on our last live stream. This one is a coin with a lot of BC owners. Yeah, I just checked it, and it looks pretty good. Like the chart is not going up straight up, but at the same time, it's a nice consolidation. The coin is out for almost like a month now. And what I did is I just checked the socials, and I can see that the community is very active. The ticker is almost like New York Stock Exchange, but it's something to do with Trump and with Elon Musk. So that's kind of how I would analyze the coin, and then I would look into the VC owners if they are buying or if they are selling, like I said yesterday. So yeah, let's go to GMGN, and then you can go to either meme or new pair. It's pretty much the same. You can go. I would suggest you go for Pump Fund. There's more coins, and I think Moonshot is not yet available in BitFoot, and most of the coins are launched on Pump Fund. The great thing about Pump Fund is the coins are always safe. That means the smart contract is safe. It's created by Pump Fund, and it's like a standard for the coins. So you don't have to do too much of the diligence simply because the liquidity will be burned. Obviously, Def can sell, etc. But yeah. So here are the filters. We can go for really new coins or some of these coins that are yet to be completed, and we have some that are completed already. So yeah, we can just go through these. And let's go for we want a coin that has at least one social. Obviously, it doesn't guarantee anything. Still, these coins can go to zero even if they have one social, because it's very easy to create a social. We can go for dev sell all, and we can go for the burned. Okay, there's probably no. So yeah, we can pick here amount of holders. So we want to go at least for like 15 holders. Age, it's really up to you. Maybe like 60 minutes could be fine. The market cap, I would say maybe like 10. But this one really doesn't matter because these coins are super new. But like I said, super risky as well. So you should always, if you go for really some of these new launches, you could risk, or you should risk not a lot of money. I would suggest, obviously depends on your budget, etc. But I would suggest do not go in with more than 0.1 Solana, which is right now $25 or so. Like maybe 0.2, 0.4 Solana, but don't go with 1 Solana or more for one. Okay, for some reason it doesn't give me any coins. At least one social. Yeah, let's go like this. So we found some new coins that are like 3 minutes old, 4 minutes old, 7 minutes old. And you can you can check the holders here, which is like 69 holders, 169. You can see the amount of transactions within the last hour. Let me see, what's the time? Why is the that's weird. But yeah, that's probably the last hour. Yeah, so that's a lot of volume as well. So they're probably using a volume bot. That means everyone can go in and they can set up a bot that is gonna be buy and sell some low amounts, and they can create this volume. So this can be dangerous to buy as well, but we will check it. So yeah, this looks pretty good. Like they have a lot of holders, a lot of transactions. The market cap is pretty good because like if you go for Pump Fund, once the market cap is around, I think $80,000, it goes to Radium, and then everyone can buy it, etc. So we'll go to these two. This one looks UFO, but they don't have that many holders. The volume is low here, but you can see the amount of holders. You really want, if you look for a coin, you don't want to buy a coin that is simply bought up by insiders. So that means there's not that many transactions. They will just buy, and then it goes to Radium. So you want something that's like a bit like older, which looks like it could be. And you can see it's in 60% of the bonding curve. So right now someone is selling, and I suggest you switch the chart for 1 second candles. And yeah, we can just monitor here and probably wait for an entry. You can see the dev bought here a lot of tokens, like $500, and then he sold here for $700. So he made some profit, but he's probably out, which you can see here. Run, that's all. So we can go in and check for more things. There's 0 BC owners, only there's one. You can see the holders. You can see that, yeah, you can see that 42% is owned by one person, which is a lot. And they haven't even bought the coin. Oh yeah, that's the pool. Sorry. So that's pool. That's good. This one is owned by someone that has 5%, which is quite good. Yeah, but that's a lot, right? Like almost 5% in these hands, or 9% in the hands of 2 people, and they're gonna be selling because you can see the Bull X logo here. That means they're using a bot as well. So that means it's like a professional person, and you can see their profit as well. They can see that they are in profit for $700, so they can sell now and make quite a lot of money, right? But they already bought 1,300 of the tokens, so they are probably not risking this, you know, to just lose it, which is. But as you can see, the coin is trading live, and it's really fast. So yeah, I'm gonna make an entry. I've copied the address. I go to the bot, paste the address, and I will do 0 point not, I don't know, and I confirm it. All right, and as you can see, Trade Monitor, I've just bought the coin. I bought it for $6, so it's not a huge loss if I lose it all. And we can see the amount of coins, etc. We can see the market cap, and we can say we can set a take profit or stop loss. Yeah, so maybe this coin goes to 0. It's quite likely actually. It will go to 0. But maybe not. Because as you can see, if we go back to all-time high, we will make 180%. Obviously, like I said, you shouldn't buy this with like 1 Solana or $1,000 because it can go down minus, you know, like 75% as well in matter of seconds, actually. But right now it looks like it could go up. Let me see. But yeah, we have a lot of whales here with a lot of percentage. We can see that top 100 wallets own 99% of the coin, which is usual, right? Like there is 182% actually holding the coin, so it's nothing unusual. But yeah, let's check the bot. So yeah, we can refresh it. We can go for auto sell. And yeah, so then you can like obviously sell any amount you want. You can set the timer, etc. And let me see if I switch to sell. Yeah, so you can, you know, obviously sell your initials after you are in a profit. And yeah, that's it. Yeah, so right now, as you can see, I mean, obviously, you can probably set a limit order after you make, you know, 100% profit. As you can see right now, we will be in profit in a bit, I believe, if no one is gonna sell on me. And yeah, as you can see, still available. Where's the trade monitor? So yeah, I should see token balance. Oh yeah, probably before I even could sell it, someone started to sell. Then I could buy again. If I really trust the token, I can go in and on the top right, um, look for the links because they're. Although I will say be very careful because they can set in like a scam links. But this is probably some bear that probably is famous again. I have a friend that bought like 3 Solana worth of peanut, and within like 2 days, the if he hasn't sold, it would be worth like $5 million. Um, so yeah, it's also about like checking news, and when you see that there is like a famous squirrel or something really interesting happened, then you can go and really use your knowledge. You will look for the tokens, and yeah. So the same thing you can do is go on Pump Fun, and you can look for anything you want. I will take not so work. Okay, let's go off. Show animations. Okay, and one is sort by feature, sort by last trade, sort by market cap. And yeah, this is the peanut which went to $1.5 billion dollars market cap. So you could buy it here on Pump Fun when it was like $80,000, which is absolutely mind blowing. So yeah, these are the biggest coins on Pump Fun. We can sort it by features as well, and yeah, just look for the coins that are here. Let's say there is a I don't know like a I don't know any specific news. So you look for dog, because sometimes more people can be creating the same name of the coin, and you need to look for the coin that was the oldest. Because sometimes people launch coins here and they will try to be the biggest coin, but there can be like 10 of these same coins. Okay, let's go for Doge Father. And you will see there is a Doge Father here, there's a Doge Father here, and then obviously you will look for the biggest one usually, or the one with biggest volume. Because simply, if the coin gets to $80,000, it will go from Pump Fund to different sites to Dex Screener, etc. And then more people will be buying, and everyone will forget about these coins. So yeah, and then the process will be the same. You'll copy the contract address, or you can buy it straight here. The CA is here, so you can go in and you can do the same thing. Obviously, this coin is already launched and doesn't probably make sense to buy it now. We can buy something else. We can buy something that's not listed yet. But yeah, let me see the chart here. Okay, we are in profit actually, so that's good. Okay. So we can yeah, we can switch it to sell, and we can go for sell initials. Confirm. I hope I'm in profit. I should be. So yeah, I sold 182, and you can see I'm in 82% positive scenario right now. And it's now actually is going even further. So yeah, we did like 82%, which is pretty cool. We haven't made too much money since I put only like $6. But obviously you can go in with more. And yeah, once you take your initials out, you can just relax, monitor it. Maybe if it goes to another like 5x, take out another money. But like I said, 99% of these coins will go to zero. So I really suggest once you hit 100%, take out your initials. Or if you are really new into like buying and selling, it's usually better to sell it all. Once you go to 2, 3, 4, 5x, which I mean, if we just make the chart bigger, I could have bought it. When the stream started, it was at 10K. So in a few minutes, we could have made like 7x. Obviously not with like thousands of dollars, but with tens of dollars, which still is pretty good if you ask me. So yeah, right now it's going up. It's going up again. So we can sell another part. If that's what we want. We want to go for nuke, and then it should be sold instantly. So yeah, we made 127% live, which is crazy. Yeah, like I said, I mean, you can see it's already going down. I wouldn't like focus too much about like you sell a coin. Let's say you buy it here, you sell it here. Don't focus too much about like chasing the coin after you sold, because like I said, try to be consistent, make consistent gains, and you will do really good. But yeah, just don't chase the profits. I would suggest like don't re-enter the position. So let's say you buy it here, you sell it here. If you don't really trust the coin, I wouldn't suggest getting back in, because when you make money, don't give it back to the market, right? So yeah, that's pretty much it. I just want to show you the holder scan website where you can paste. This is the coins that I was looking at before. So yeah, we can look at, I don't know, let's say Retardio, and you can see here the amount of holders based on 4 hours, 12 hours, 1 day, 3 days. So you always want to look for people actually, buying more long term, because sometimes the coin, this one in particular, is pretty large coin, and it can go sideways or it can go down for some time. But if the amount of holders is going up, generally it's a good sign. It's the same here. This coin is not doing anything, so I wouldn't suggest like when you see this is probably quite bearish for the coin, even if the coin is going up. And the same for Gecko. It's more like a consolidation, but this looks really good. Yeah, and let me show you the bubble maps. You can actually access it from GMGN, and so yeah, I've picked this coin, or maybe let's go for the New York Stock Exchange. It might be more interesting. So yeah, I just clicked here on the bubble, and it will show you in another window. And yeah, this is what I was looking for. This is a cluster of wallets. You can see 7% of the coins are owned by one entity, let's say, and it's all connected, and it's all transferred. You can see another 2% here, another 1% here, and this is not like this is like a huge cluster of wallets. So in total, this is like 2%. This is 7%. Probably like 15% is in the hands of a few people, right? So it doesn't have to mean that this coin is going to zero the next day, but you need to be careful about the coin nonetheless, because sometimes what they can do is they buy the coins at large. They will buy like 15%, like I said, and they will take this coin from 700K to 100 million. Anyways, because they'll just push the marketing, etc. And yeah, let's do one more, and we'll check like what's the difference. Yeah, right here there's no clusters, which is quite strange if you ask me. And there's just a lot of huge holders. So someone holding around 3%, 3% here, 2% here. So it's probably not something I would like crazy buy, but it's normal. Like 3% is it's okay. And yeah, this is the rack check. So you can paste any address. Yeah, let me check how who is doing. Yeah, not good. Not good. So yeah, let me check. Let me copy the contract address, and we'll go here. And so yeah, it's rackcheck.xyz, and then I can check the coin, and I can see that risk analysis is good. I can see it's a pump fund coin, obviously, so there's not gonna be anything wrong about this coin. I can see the market cap. I can see that the LP is locked. That means the creator cannot go in and take his Solana and the coins and just remove it so then you cannot sell the coin anymore. Community sentiment, you can vote probably on the coin that you like the coin, and you can see the top holders. 34% is the liquidity pool, so you don't have to worry about it because this is the coins that are yet to be sold to people like you. And yeah, so the coin looks good. But if you look for different coins that are not launched on Pump Fun, then you can find coins that could potentially be honeypot, etc. So yeah, that's probably it. Let me check the pool chart if I haven't missed out. But yeah, this is like a really I wouldn't say safe strategy, but it's really interesting, and it's a fun way to do. And I would even like suggest, if you don't have more than, I don't know, like let's say $10,000, I would really focus on Pump Fun and really go for it, because this is where you can make 10 or 100x gains on coins that are already pretty large. It's quite unlikely that that you actually manage to do that. Yeah, so yeah, that's probably pretty much it. I hope, yeah, it was probably shorter than the last one. Like I said, if you have any questions, probably you can ask in the chat. I will check if there probably was some questions. Yeah, please show the filters. Let me check. Yeah, so the filters for Pump Fun, I've chosen at least one social. You can go for the top 10 holders, but you can go either dev hasn't sold yet, or dev sell all, or dev burned. But dev burned, they cannot burn the liquidity if they are on Pump Fun. Yeah, it should be all recorded. Obviously, if you go for let me see, for completed coins, then the filters are gonna be different. So you want to go for no mint, blacklist, burned, and top 10. Like I said, here you can go for insiders, and you can let's say you want to look for coins that are 1% to 10%. So it only found me one coin, which is like, it's not a lot, right? So you probably want to go for, yeah, like so. So you can find coins that were and I have this filter. That's why I don't have that many coins, because if you choose the, I've already chosen some filters here. You can obviously reset them, and then you go for top 10. You go for insiders. You probably want even less insiders. And these are coins that, you know, launched on Pump Fun, but already are quite bigger. And you can find actually some really good coins here as well, with probably safer strategy. So yeah, we will choose coins that are older than 24 hours. No, younger than 24 hours, but there can be a lot of coins actually. And yeah, you want to look for so there's like liquidity, there's a market cap. I would probably go for like the highest, simply because if the coin is really small, the chance that it's gonna go up again is not huge. Then you can look for holders for volume, etc. Yeah, so let me see. There's like one coin that's 22 hours old. The market cap is 2.6 million. 1.7 thousand holders is quite good. There's a lot of volume, which can be sometimes faked, like I said before. And you can see that the top 10 wallets has 24%. This one has 10%. So this probably looks a bit better. Maga also looks quite good. So you don't want like 24% in the hands of top 10 people, right? Like you want less. Yeah, let me check this coin. Oh yeah, there isn't too much volume. So I probably won't buy this one because it looks weird. It looks weird. But yeah, that's probably pretty much it. Um, I can check the comments. Um, yeah, I think we can probably end the call. Matt, are you here? Or if you have any questions, you can ask it in the chat as well.
So yeah, thank you very much, Jan, for all the information again. So the last thing here is maybe the links that you have like for all the sites that you might share here in the chat. So everybody can also get them out of from here. So also from the rug check, from GMGN and the other page that showed. So people can also use that as well. And from that, I think we are finished with today's call. I will also now stop the recording.